Alright, here we are. I've done some off-screen mining. We got some wood. Some stone. A little bit of food. And we've all our smelted stone over there. I think I'm done smelting this stuff for now. What we're going to want to do in this episode is we want to put some walls up. I really think that this place could use some walls and a doorway and maybe a little structural support there to get it all the way up to the top. Unfortunately, I was not able to get any deep slate because we are really, really high up. We are at 120. We have, however, dug a rather magnificent hole. I am very proud of this hole. It makes me happy to look at it. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to mine. We need some iron. We need to be above 80. So I think starting here would be a good idea. So we're going to want some iron so that later we'll be able to make a proper iron farm. So we're going to need hoppers. And we're also, again, going to want to put those walls up. But I've used every bit of iron that I've had to dig out this hole. As you can see, I have been reduced to the stone once more. So let's go ahead and get at that now. I can't hear anything. That would be the reason. That's much better. I like to put one at the entrance. And then we're just going to go ahead and mine. I'm going to go ahead and go one above our head after we enter, just because I feel like that gives us a better chance of actually finding something. And once it starts getting a little dark here at the wall, then we're just going to plop down another torch. And we're going to keep going for a while. Well, we found coal, and coal is always a good thing. Gonna have to mine it out because I feel like it's bad luck to leave ore just sitting there, right? I feel as if you don't mine it out, you're just kind of asking to miss something. Like there could be iron behind here. Who knows? And I'll never know if I don't mine it out. And it looks like there's no iron, but I will have the coal to give me more torches. Or I would if I had bothered to pick up any of that wood on my way in. It's a good thing we're close to the top. We're getting some iron. I mean some copper. I really like copper. If you build with it, it takes a lot of copper. I feel like the copper just kind of takes up the iron generation, right? So the more copper in the world, the less iron there seems to be. And here we go. This might take a little bit of while. But it should definitely be possible for iron to be spawning here. Unless, of course, I am completely delusional. And I can be. I can absolutely be a little delusional from time to time. Oh no. Okay, good. We're going back to stone. I was worried for a second that we might be making a tunnel back out to the outside world. I really hope we hit some iron and we don't have to travel all the way back to the mountain to get more. But if I don't get some iron before both of these pickaxes are destroyed, then I'm probably going to head over to the mountain to get some. It would be really convenient to have a little strip area here for the iron. It should be anywhere between 80 and 2 something. So I should definitely be able to get some iron here. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to get some iron, we're going to build up the house, and we're going to make a couple little farms in this video, I think. Just to get some of that basic survival stuff out of the way. You know, I was really expecting to log in and get some iron pretty quick here, but looks like we're gonna have to go on a little journey, and I guess that's okay. But there may be hope yet. Pickaxe is not dead. Maybe when I'm getting iron, I'll find my other bed. Had to go all the way back to the village to get this bed. Come on. Maybe I picked the wrong level. I'm nowhere near to the lower iron mining limits. Alright, there we go. Traveled a fair distance. No iron, but the fact that we have a nice high ceiling means that we can sprint right on back and then get home. Yep. That happens all the time. You should always sleep before you go outside, so all you really have to worry about are the creepers. Deposit none of this. Okay. Check the area for creepers. I've neglected that for a while, but I'm going to continue to neglect it for a while. And I'm going to trade 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to start off by just making a basic brick wall around this whole thing. I don't really want to do that part. I'll see if I have to later. Right, I'll see if it might look okay with it later. But for now, the answer is no. It's just not really something that I want to do. There I go, scared myself, and I don't even have anything to make a pickaxe with right now. That startled me, it surely did. So this is going to be fairly simple. We're just going to wrap the house in brick and then maybe use a spruce pillar here, maybe there. We'll match it up on the other sides, but for now we're just going to build up the outside walls. So we can always come back for the inside bits. So I haven't really decided if I want to make the whole thing brick or if I don't want to put this as a complementary like wood wall or something like that. Or leaving it as stone and replacing the dirt. And I haven't really made up my mind as far as that is concerned. Besides, I'm sure you notice that it is just a lot easier to do the outside bit, and I'm feeling in the mood for a little bit of ease today, right? Not feeling like I should be stressing myself out too much. Like I said, this part's fairly easy. If we decide to do texturing or if we want to keep it looking brand new is a later decision. For now, all we got to do is place some blocks, and that will turn this random outline into a house like magic. I mean, I know I'm not the best builder. You know, making all of my walls out of stone and all my floors out of wood. There are lots of people who do more contrasting things, but I'm just gonna relax for now. starting to think that I got way too much stone, probably. I just kept thinking, you know, if I keep mining, I'll hit deep slate. If I keep mining, I'll hit deep slate, but I never did. Deep slate is not for me. I didn't dig far enough or deep enough to earn it. So maybe I'll add some tuft in later if I find some deep slate, and the tuft can be like the detailed bit, right? Instead of the main thing. It's a little bit of a shame though, but that's just because I really like tuft and copper. Together, I think they make a great combo. Give me one moment. Coming. He's a good boy. That's right. You're a good boy. Good boy. I have returned. I forgot to pause the game. Oh, I keep doing things like that. That's fine. I think I want my entrance to be here. And we'll have to work out the details later. You know, just little things like, why are you entering in through a hole in the ground? If I decide to go the cave route, or why is your door lower than the hill over there? We'll figure that out later. No, I'm gonna have to walk up and then jump down, I think. This is such a pretty night in Minecraft. Look at that. That lava pool that you can only see when it's nighttime is popping up over there. Don't forget to drink your water, guys. It gives you energy. Why? Why would they bother me like that? How rude. Like, did they spawn just because I was here? Maybe. I'm really not the best, the most knowledgeable about, pillager psychology. Except they're just jerks who like to shoot you for no reason. Often appear and disappear out of nowhere. They often just stick around and shoot you when you least expect it. Hopefully they're gone. Hopefully they don't come back. Jerks. Please tell me they didn't go inside. Tell me they didn't go inside, please. Dude, I'm not seeing a single one of them. I guess I'm gonna have to go see if they did come. Just gonna eat my potato. Go check and see if I've been invaded. Not noticing any signs of invasion. I am noticing that there's not a torch here. That's very strange, but I am glad that they are not here. Tree farm's doing well over there. Got another little beehive. Maybe I'll do something with that eventually, but I don't have any plans at the moment. I'll do that whole window adding thing later. I plan on doing just a little bit of detail on it, you know, every episode until someday it's a really cool thing. Because I don't really want to do anything in this world that I can't be proud of. But I also don't have 15 hours a day to go off and make, you know, super detailed builds or mega projects. I just don't have that kind of time on me. But I like what I've done so far. Even if this is just what I've done so far in that hole. I really like that. But I was gonna make this kind of a watchtower type of a deal. So I don't know if I want big glass windows. I was thinking of maybe long, narrow slits in the wall with like spruce fences or something. But again, I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm not what you would call a big planner, right? I don't know every detail of what it is that I'm going to do before I do it. I just do whatever I feel like I want to or should be doing at that time. And then if it fails, I either go back and fix it or I leave it. Ouch. I'm just going to break my own legs here because I'm too lazy to walk. That's another reason why I should install safety rails. It's just because I'm a little bit lazy sometimes. And laziness causes me to lose health. And that causes me to have to eat, which causes me to lose food. And food is a valuable resource. So every time I'm lazy, I am losing a valuable resource. Gonna make up a whole bunch of furnaces. Hopefully 40 is gonna be enough. Again, no plan there. Just kind of thinking either the separator bits will have furnaces on them, or maybe I'll turn that center column into a whole bunch of furnaces and maybe barrels to try to make the most out of the space in order to not take up a whole bunch of space in the rest of the build. So maybe I'll add furnaces to the top with stairs and slabs in order to make an interesting outline roof design that you can still see through, and also use to smelt your goods. And maybe that'll be made out of barrels so that we can store all of our stuff without a major chest room, but that might be really really problematic with the whole organization thing. Which is fine, because I really don't bother to organize most of the time anyway. Oh, looks like I finally made it to the rooftop. That didn't take too long. What took a long time was all the smelting and all of the digging to come up with all the stones to make this brick with. But if I use barrels, that means I can never let villagers into this house. And we have stars. Good night, world. You know, day passes a whole lot more quickly when we're above ground, because we can see the sun going down. But does this tell us what day we're on anywhere? Just kind of curious. I don't think it does. I thought it used to. No, I guess it does not show us what day we're on. Which is a bit of a shame. It's not all that bad, though. So we're gonna want a block in the middle. Alright. And we want these here. And a block on top, I think. Yeah. Okay. Good. Because we don't really want the face of the furnace to be exposed. So I'm thinking there's going to be a stair facing this way and a stair facing that way, and then a furnace. Stair, stair, furnace. And that'll cover up the faces, so I guess I really didn't need 40. I was just thinking about this here and how that might work. I do go overboard sometimes. It's a thing. I go overboard a lot. Okay. So we've got that. All of our stuff is downstairs and out in the fields. So let's only do half of this. That's plenty, and let's have the stairs be out of cobblestone. And as we've already seen, 40 is more than enough. Or it should be, unless I'm completely losing my mind. Which is a possibility, considering that I just fell off the stairs. Go like that, and like that. Go like that, and like that. And we're gonna go all the way around. No, not like that. Thank you. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and put a slab on top. On top of these ones, I think. And then we're gonna see what that looks like. Shaping up, I'm liking it. I'm thinking, let's put a slab on top of these as well. I'm liking it from the inside. This is looking great. The torches are kind of bothering me because they're not quite regular, and I want to take a look and see what it is I want to do here, because it can't be unlit. Thing is, I'm just not quite sure. If I put the torches here, it interferes with the view a little bit, and it just doesn't look quite right. Alright, that's cool. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be safe in the middle. I still think we should put something on top there. Here. But I think that's a later thing, fixing that. I think first we need to go take a look and see what this looks like from outside. Oh, I like this because I can walk up. Oh, look at that. I don't think that I can reach that there. So it looks like I'm gonna have to take the stairs, at least a little bit. Ouch. We're definitely gonna have to work on that entrance. Let's take a look, see what we've... It's a good start. It's a solid start. Ow. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an extra X. I'm not one of those people who really think that I don't think that spruce looks bad when it's not chopped, okay? I just think it looks unfinished. And I don't think unfinished is necessarily a bad thing. But I think that with the stone, it might look better nice and dark for us. Is this how we want to do it, or do we want to do it one out? I think this is how we want to do it. It doesn't make as too big of an extrusion on the outside, and I think that the inside layer right here shows that it's actually supporting the tower. So that's what we're gonna do. Unless I take a look at it later and it's terribly ugly and then I have to stack up and do it all again. Just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna see how that looks with the stairs there. I don't like it. If I were shooting a bow at something off of here, I would much prefer it if this log didn't get in my view, which means we're gonna make this one shorter. Okay, I might just have to accept that I'm losing all that wood, because it's probably going to despawn by the time that I get back. But this will be a good level, which means this has to go down. This has to go down, because they're going to go out sideways from there. Like that. So I have the opportunity of trying to parkour into there, or trying to hit the water. Not bad. Oh, the rain is muted in here. That's lovely. You know what I want to do? I want to do lit jack-lanterns for the center. That would keep the middle of the room lit up so well. Oh, I didn't pick those up. That won't kill me, will it? Oh, so close. Gonna need more wood. And more potatoes. Ooh, yes, I like that. It makes it look so solid. Gotta eat potatoes or I won't be able to get back down. I have a water bucket. Why didn't I try using my water bucket? Because I'm a goofball. That's why. Also, if I mess it up, I ruin all the flowers. Is that gonna get rid of my torches? Just barely, no. Okay. Feels nighty. I guess it's not. It's just the rain. This is going to be the longest one yet. That's what I get for building off the edge of a mountain. It's either this or terraforming, and do I look like the kind of girl who terraforms? I won't even climb the stairs. Really hope this makes it. It didn't. I mean, I'm almost there, but I'm not there. I'm gonna have to break my own wall to get in. Oh man. Okay. So I need a little bit more wood. To get a little bit more wood, I'm probably gonna have to cut down a whole tree. That's unfortunate. Okay, just gotta check before I go outside. I am all out of spruce. But I'm liking this. I am. So I think I'm going to cut down the small one here. just so that I can get back to it sooner, so I can get done sooner. And maybe collect a little bit of animals. I said the short tree, but this doesn't feel very short. I'm thinking that the leaves probably won't despawn as long as they're connected to the other trees here, but I should come back and check in a bit. We have plenty of spruce saplings, but there's no need to be wasteful. Let's see. We're just gonna turn that like that. And we're going to do the same thing here. Yeah. And that should be enough of those. Looks like we're about to be done with the rain. Which is good, because rain can be a little annoying. Looks like we're getting some drops. Yeah, this is gonna turn out just fine. Should avoid jumping in the hole. Yeah. Okay. We need to start with this, though. Okay, now I'm gonna make this go out 2 more, 1 more. We're gonna try 1 more. Ooh. Okay. And then we're gonna go like this. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna fall off of things like this. I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing that it'll just spawn right up here on the tower, but it still just makes me a little nervous every time. Okay. And I'm thinking we're just gonna go ahead and put one of these at the tops over here. My lips are dry, man. That made me so nervous it just dried my whole mouth out. Now we have to see what it looks like from down below. Are we gonna be safe? No. Is it safer than jumping from the roof? Yes. Alright, it looks a little bit square in the corners, but I think it's okay for now. Might look a little bit better when we have the windows in. Again, we're not going to get to the details on the window today. Oh, do we want gates? No. Oh, we're still gonna have to figure out what to do with that. One, two, three. Over. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. And up. 1. If it looks good on this side, then we might do it on the others. Problem is, we can't see out. So it'll have to be 1 up from the ground, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So let's go up 1 floor. Let's keep facing this wall so that we don't forget which direction we're supposed to be putting our windows in. And I will. I am very directionally challenged, so 1. We'll put a hole here just to, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to add these in. I like being able to see out of here, but I don't think that we're going to that might be a possibility later. For now, we're going back to the plain brick. One change at a time. Again, we're going to keep looking at this wall. And this is the top, so that was unnecessary. Let's go ahead and get back down. Take a look at that. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I like it. No, I don't like it at all. Get rid of it right now. That was bad. It was a poor choice, a bad decision, and we're gonna have to come back to figuring out the windows later, because this ain't it. There goes the bed temporarily. But I'll be back down in just a second. I'm not silly enough to try to wash it away with water. Okay. So I think we're... Oh, no. Gotta get rid of these. Then I think we're gonna be done with the house for this episode, probably. Again, we don't have to be in a very big rush because we're gonna be here for a very long time. And I want to make sure that I don't just scramble to fill in the extra space, or lack thereof, really. We will have to think about what to do with these walls. For now, I'm just going to fill the dirt with brick. I think I really might just leave the stone as it is, and we'll change it later if it's a big problem. But I kind of like the stone there. It's a reminder that we're in the middle of a hill. We're on a cliffside here, right? It's a reminder of the house's origins. I might even come back and add more stone to the rest of it later, but again, I haven't quite decided yet. It is a nice little texture thingy there. Right, you notice the way one just sort of fades into the other. I like it a lot. And it's that kind of look that has me thinking maybe I'll come back for a little snowing of plain smelted stone to smooth out the brick appearance and to add some texture without making everything too busy. If we had tuft, I would have done it with tuft. But we don't, so we won't. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do this. We have 4 gates and 42 fences. We'll hold on to that for now. No, we won't. We're going to put this random stuff in here. Oh, wait, not this. That should go in here. Okay, you always want to try to sleep before you go outside. It's just a thing. Let's see what we have in here. We have that for chickens, and we have this for cows and for sheep. I think that pigs might eat potatoes, but I'm not sure. Just gonna add the rest of these to our stack. And we will officially be out of food after that. Let's just add the bigger stack here. Once we have eggs, we can use our pumpkin and our sugar cane to make pumpkin pie. I really didn't realize that you needed the eggs for that. Now we will go ahead and capture them first. And I intend on building something around that later before freeing them. Let's see, not here. Got to decide where I want my animals to go. Right here is pretty nice. I sure run out of fence pretty quickly. This is the gate, right? No, that's the fence. 2 more. I think one right over here would be nice. I made this one a little too short long ways. Okay, and then one more. I think that's gonna go over here. I'm out of spruce again. This really is happening quite a lot. And I've been farming it. You saw how much spruce I had. I had it, I swear. Just don't have it anymore. I also don't have any stone on me to repair this or to make a new axe with. I wonder if I should really go up on a mountain for some iron, or if I should see if I could find a cave. I'm not sure. I can see it's becoming nighttime out there. Okay. That's pretty good timing. And I might have to come back for this tree later. I can't believe I put all of my stone away. Okay. I'll just get a little wooden one for now so I'm not completely defenseless. So I can just have one on me. I don't need to destroy this one. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3. Did I not put 4 down? Maybe I was just getting ready to put 4 down? So I don't see it. Am I blind? That's where they went to. Where was I gonna put it? over here. Okay. Okay. Then we'll go capture some animals. And then the next time we're doing any mining and farming business, we'll be able to breed them as well. Now we just have to find animals. I really like it here. It's very pretty. There are some animals. I might have a hard time getting up top. Hi. Hello there. I think we're just gonna build our way up to the top that these sheepies can get to. You can do it, guys. Come on. Very nice. Hey, did you know I'm here? Hello. Guess that's going too fast. There we go. Sheep are captured. Now, I thought I saw a chicken over here. There's one. Come on, feller. The thing about chickens, of course, is that they have a tendency to create their own multiplication. So I'll get another if I can, because that'll speed things up a whole lot, but if I can't, that is also fine. Just have to get in here to give this guy a seed so that he doesn't despawn, and go looking for more animals. So far, so good. These donkeys keep killing my freaking spawn rate. They're everywhere. Maybe I'll find iron if I go in there. I don't know. Ooh, I probably will if I go in there. Stop spawning in my world, please. Ah, it's a water lake down there. Just want some cows and maybe some pigs. I do not want skeletons. Skeletons do not make me happy. Unless they're in a mob farm. I don't want you, I want a cow. Jerk. Stop. You're very cute, but you're not a cow. Wasting my time. Sheep on that hill. Maybe I just have to go in that direction to find animals. Maybe it's too cold here by the snow. Any cows or any animals that I can easily kill that are not cows and pigs, I will. Iron. Let's run away from zombie. Okay, I'm gonna fetch that iron right now. Okay. I'm gonna do this the sneakily way. Try to avoid mobs. And then we're gonna run. Run and be confused about the lack of a spawn rate that we're getting. We do have sheep there, but do we really have to go to the other mountain for sheep and cows? I mean, we might. there are 2 sheep over there. I think that might be exactly what I have to do. Another donkey. Yes, I like seeing that there. I think the top is fine, but I might need a structural arch there at some point. Stupid bunny rabbit. So hard to chase down. Haha. Cows. I could bring them across the ice and then up the side of the... Yes, freaking cows. And some mossy cobblestone. I'll have to remember to come back here at some point. Okay, we lost one, but that's okay. We only need you two. Thank you for joining me. Now, pigs and a chicken, I think, is all that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna make it too wide when I go up. These cows are so freaking... Just gotta get up the hill now. You can do it. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, guys. You could come. You could do it. And then we just have to get up here. We're almost there, guys. Okay, we've reached the surface. Why don't you guys come over here? Okay. Alright, now we've got you in. Let's go check and see if we have any eggs. Alright. Not today, I'm afraid. Well, I didn't get any iron. I'm afraid I did run out of time for today. We don't have pigs, but I consider them to be the least important anyway. We have these guys. So we might have to get collecting iron to be on the next episode. As for these guys, I'll have to breed them up while coming up with a plan for how to build the houses next to them. I fully intend to have each little enclosure here have its own crop. Right now we don't have a lot of crops. We just have potatoes, and wheat, and pumpkin. So I guess it's probably alright. I'll probably do potatoes and wheat and sugarcane. And I'll do something different with the pumpkin somewhere else, as well as with the berries. They're probably going to be having some sort of a decorative purpose. But that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.